All right guys, Instructor Z here with Tactical Rifleman, and this week we're going to be talking about getting in a gunfight with a buddy. If I am going to get in a gunfight, I damn sure want to have as many people on my side as possible, and at a minimum, at least one good buddy. And you can see Carl and I are going to be buddies for this one. So one big thing that I see overlooked in a lot of people's training when they're conducting drills or whatsoever on the range, or doing airsoft or non-lethal sims play, you see a lot of people making the mistake of not getting on line. Not necessarily muzzling one another or impeding one another's fire, but the chance for that to happen is greatly increased when someone does not have a proper spatial awareness of where they are in space with their buddy towards the enemy and getting on line so their muzzle is free and clear and they have the maximum amount field of fire that they could possibly have. We don't want to impede our fire if we're trying to shoot someone, right? So we want to get all our guns into the fight. We don't want to impede one another, and we damn sure don't want to shoot each other because we screw up and get in each other's way, right? So there's some things that dictate how strict we need to get on line with each other, right? So if we're real tight, we're in tight quarters, say in a house, say in a hallway, say around a lot of vehicles, and my buddy's right near me, and we're returning fire or engaging a threat or hunting a threat, I need to be closer to him and get more strictly on line than I would if we were further apart. So I might even need to move up and use my body as a barricade between his ability to move in front of me, or either at the minimum my barrel up past his head in his periphery so he can see there's something going on over here. He sees my muzzle flash. He's not going to turn left on me out of the blue because he's got so much tunnel vision on looking down the sights and engaging with the threat, right? So we need to get on line with each other the best we can in that situation. And it requires throttling of your foot speed, moving into certain positions, discipline not to pull the trigger even though you want to shoot before you get in that good spot where you can minimize the risk of muzzling your buddy or shooting your buddy, and also maximize your firepower, like I said. So if you're laterally separated, right, you're far away from each other, you got a little more freedom, a little more leeway when getting on line with one another. You can be staggered a great amount as long as you're communicating and paying attention to where you're going, and you're firing in your lane and not crossing over towards your buddy, right? So think about those things. Realize that it requires a great amount of conditioning. That means competence, preparation, all put in, because think about it, guys. You're still applying the fundamentals of fire or firearms. You're still reacting to whatever the threat is doing. You're still having to move your body in a purposeful manner. And then also, while you're doing all that, you have to have the spatial awareness of what is going on around you so you're not unsafe and so you're not impeding your own fire. So check us out. Think about this while you're on the range. Practice dry fire or with non-lethal rounds, sims or airsoft, doing these type of drills where you're moving and throttling your speed to catch up with your buddy and get on line, and talking to each other as a buddy team before you go live, right? Don't just start doing this live fire. Get all that other stuff, push it to the subconscious, right? Where you're subconsciously engaging and doing everything you're supposed to do with your weapon, and then consciously you can pay attention to what's going on around you. And that's what we're talking about here. Getting on line, spatial awareness, moving, shooting, moving, and communicating with your buddy, which is key in a real gunfight. All right, so what you got to do is subscribe, hit the notification bell, catch up with us every Friday, and we got more for you. Z signing out.
If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter so you don't miss out on anything.